Oh, this is easy. Ka-ching! And then we have, oh, ooh. Thanks. Okay, the first one, oh, this is easy. I just want to be part of your symphony. Will you hold me tight and not let go? Symphony! It was a good one because the title was in the card.
I just want to be part of your symphony.
This is one of my absolute favorite songs with Clean Bandit. It's so amazing how it's gotten this like second life.
I just want to be part of your symphony.
My friends started sending me these videos and I was like, why do they have so many likes and engagement? And they had around like 5,000 to 10,000 in the beginning, and then it was everywhere. But the song is a good like 7 years or something. I've always been here, obviously. Like in my world, I always exist. But for a lot of people, they're like, oh my gosh, that song, like Zara Larsson, like, hey. It was also perfect timing because I am working on new music and like new stuff that makes me so excited for people to hear. So it was amazing timing that I got back into people's like consciousness. And then we have, I'ma dance my heart out till the dawn, but I won't be done when morning comes. Doing it all night, all summer is Lush Life.
I'ma dance my heart out till the dawn, but I won't be done when morning comes.
When Lush Life became really big and I was so young, I don't think anyone that knew me was surprised because I have always had this dream, and I've been very vocal about my dream. Like, I want to be an artist, I want to perform. Whenever that success happened to me very young, I was not even really like excited for it because I was expecting it so much. But now when I'm 27, I feel like I have a lot more balance and like I can really enjoy, and I try to be present. I used to be really shy when I would hear my songs in the club, but now I'm like, hey, turn it up. Obviously, there's nothing to be embarrassed about because all the collabs that I've done, I'm super proud of, and I really like my songs. And I will never want much more, and in my heart, I will always be sure I will never forget you. Ka-ching! I feel like it was the first big song for me here in the US, and I did it with now my longtime collaborator. But when we wrote the song, me and Emanike, this was my first ever session that I ever had. I remember leaving the session thinking, writing songs is so easy, and like, what? Like, is this an amazing song, or am I just excited to have written a song? And then I found out that it's just so easy to do with Emanike because he's so talented. But the song is still one of my favorites, and it's my firstborn, like my favorite child who like went to Harvard. Miss me with that what's your name, your sign right now. Ain't my fault.
Miss me with that what's your name, your sign.
I'm a Sagittarius, but it's for the girls. The signs are for the girls. If a guy would ask me what's my sign, I'll be like, huh? It's very sassy. And we like de-sassed it. Because when me and Emanike, we wrote the song together, it was so rude. It was about like me stealing someone's man. And I just didn't feel like that resonated with me. It was like, it ain't my fault your man's calling my phone. It ain't my fault you can't keep him at home. It ain't my fault I give him what you don't. No, it ain't my fault your man's calling my phone. I was like, I can't say this. Because he brings out a very sassy side of me. Or he's very sassy himself. But I was just like, no, we got to step it back. So it still has the essence of sassiness, but it's not as like, whoa. Make your jaw drop, make you say, oh my gosh, and you never felt this type of emotion. Wow.
Make your jaw drop, make you say, oh my God, and you never felt this type of emotion.
I love Sabrina, and I've loved her for a long time. Before her Espresso, and before the Taylor Swift tour. We go way back. The song was in a movie that she was playing in. She was dancing to the song, and I was like, oh, this is so cute. And then I was just like, do you want to jump on the remix? And she was like, yeah. So it was that easy. I miss you pushing me close to the edge. ruin my life.
I miss you, pushing me close to the edge.
I love this song. I got it sent to me through my A&R. I really resonated with it at the moment, and it was about like missing a bad relationship, basically. I know some people were maybe not upset with me, but they were like, why would you sing this? This is like toxic and you shouldn't promote this. But I think it's just life, isn't it? I think we've all been in like bad relationships, like wanting to be with someone who isn't the best person for you, but you still miss it. Ooh, thank you. I don't want to mention commitment, but I feel it slipping, so please don't let me down. This is my collaboration with Alesso, and it's words.
I don't wanna mention commitment, but I feel it slipping, so please don't let me down.
This is me. I can't do casual. If I'm seeing someone and I feel like it's real, I want us to like communicate. And it's fine. We don't have to say I love you on the first date because that's weird. But I don't want to like play games, like pretend that it's like, oh, I don't care, or like, oh, this is so casual, like whatever. I'm very much like a one at a time, and if I like you and you like me, like let's go for it. And if I don't feel it, then I'll say thank you so much, and then I'll like have the next one person. It's so stressful how you guys date here in America. I know a lot of friends, and they're like seeing 5 people at the same time, and I'm like, they tell me to be nice, I should know my place. Sometimes the girls don't want to be well-behaved. Pretty ugly.
Sometimes a girl don't wanna be well behaved.
I've been working on new music and my album throughout the year. I didn't want to wait too long to release new music because it took me 4 years from So Good to Poster Girl, and then a couple of years between Venus. But now I've been working so hard and I feel so satisfied with the music that's coming out. So it's like, why wait? It's ready and it wants to enter the world. Pretty Ugly is one of the first songs that we ever did, and I don't even know how it happened or why, but it just appeared in front of us. And I feel like it was like that with every song that we wrote. It's also the first time where I'm like not working with the straight men. It's like for the girls and the gays. I'm so excited for this whole project. I really am. But this one was a good first song. You're so in love with him is tragic. Love who you love. That's right.
You're so in love with him, it's tragic.
I wrote this song to my friend. She's still seeing this guy. And they're getting married, which is, yeah. Anyways, I don't want my friends to get hurt. And I want them to be taken care of spiritually, emotionally, physically. And I will always be there for my friends. So for me, this was just like, oh my God, get up. Like, you're gorgeous, you're beautiful, you're generous, you're sweet, you're talented, you're motivated, you're a hard worker. Like, you can get whoever in the world. And you're with this man. And then we have, aw, nobody sees, nobody knows, we are a secret, can't be exposed.
We are a secret, can be exposed.
This is my first song that I ever released, and I had just turned 15. This reminds me of like going from school to the studio in like my Uggs and my like Abercrombie shirt, and just like, I was just like a teenager. But back then, I would never tell anyone I went to the studio. I would just be like, oh, I'm going home to study. Never did that. I don't know why. Maybe because of like, well, if something happens, you will know anyways. I'm super thankful for this song. I still think it's one of the most beautiful songs that I have. I love to dance, and I love to like bring a performance. But this first song, we actually took out all the drums, and we made it into a ballad. Releasing a ballad was like, this is the song. And I really, really believed in it. And my label, 10, at the time, were very supportive of me. So we dropped it. And it did so well in Europe, especially Scandinavia. And like Sweden, people just welcomed me with open arms.